Upon one day in all the provinces of King Ahasuerus, namely, upon the 13th day of the 12th month, which is the month Adar. The copy of the writing for a commandment to be given in every province was published unto all people, and that the Jews should be ready against that day to avenge themselves on their enemies. So the posts that rode upon mules and camels went out, being hastened and pressed on by the king's commandment. And the decree was given at Shushan the palace. Esther 8:12-14. Behold, the 13th day of the 12th month is not mere calendar detail, but the appointed hour in your own consciousness when the decree from your I Am is issued. The king's commandment is your word of power, born in the silent palace of your heart. It goes forth into every province, that is, into every corner of your mind, announcing that the Jews, the hidden selves you have buried in limitation, are now free to avenge themselves upon their enemies. Do not think of enemies as other people. They are the old beliefs, the hardened opinions, the self-images that have bound you. When your decree rides out swift as posts on mules and camels, it is your imagination, quickened by faith, hurrying through mind and circumstance. These messengers bear news of your freedom, the day after your desire is fulfilled. Shushan, the palace, is the throne room of your being where this decree originates. There, your I Am sits as king, shaping clay your world into the likeness of your own imaginal word. At the moment you imagine the joyful acknowledgement of your friends, your outer life, congratulating your success, you have written the new decree. It sails out from the sanctuary of your thoughts and compels the unseen to become seen. Trust that no power can arrest this royal missive. The hands that mold the clay of your life never tire nor err. They will overturn every barrier, dissolve every resistance, until the outer world reflects the inner decree. This is the mystery concealed in Esther's command, that God himself is your own marvelous imagination, and every province of your world must one day bow to the sovereign word you speak in silence. In this brief scene, we witness an instant shift of consciousness. What was once a moment of potential threat becomes a celebration of deliverance. Every province represents each compartment of your mind, your hopes, fears, memories, judgments. The moment the decree is issued, these formerly divided parts recognize a new identity. You are no longer the victim, but the victor. The swift messengers symbolize the eager currents of feeling that rush to realign every thought and emotion with this new inner command. At its core, this passage shows us how an inner command, your conscious decree, sets in motion the machinery of manifestation. The king's order is analogous to the sovereign I Am thought activating your imagination. Once that thought is felt and sustained, it dispatches carriers, sensations, emotions, expectations through every corner of your being. Those carriers on mules and camels are simply the feelings that transport your inner decree into the fertile ground of the subconscious, where it ripens into outer events. The hidden divine power here is your ability to pronounce and feel an inner command, then trust that it activates universal forces on your behalf. You are both ruler and messenger. Your I Am moment is the royal edict, and your vivid feeling is the riding post that brings it to every province of your psyche. In that oneness of decree and delivery, you become the potter of your own life. Begin by turning your attention inward until you discover a single desire or shift you long to experience. Then give that longing a clear inner decree, spoken in the present tense. I am free. I am abundantly provided for, or whatever truth resonates most deeply. As soon as your decree stands firm in your mind, allow yourself to relax completely and imagine a brief, joyful scene in which friends, or even different aspects of your own being, gather to celebrate the fulfillment of that decree. Hear the warmth in their voices, see the light of their faces, and feel the pure delight that floods every corner of your awareness. Stay immersed in this vivid feeling long enough for it to saturate every province of your consciousness, and when the moment feels ripe, release the scene with deep trust, confident that the inner order is now unfolding. In rehearsing the moment the decree was given, you activate your divine imagination, reshaping both your inner world and the outer one, allowing your consciousness to become the very palace from which all blessing flows.